officer, this is my life legacy. And my screensaver is equal standard plan. When I first got elected, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to stand up for people and voices that weren't heard. I grew up here in Utah. I grew up in Tuella, Utah, and I always felt like my voice was silenced because I wasn't of the predominant religion, because I was a woman of color, and I just never felt like I fit in. And then I moved to Salt Lake City. And let me tell you, I love Salt Lake City because if you look at the, here with me, I have all the city council members and my mayor here, and I'm so proud to be a resident of Salt Lake City because I know my city leadership has my back. It's hard to follow a young person that has so much passion, who's also my constituent, and somebody who's actually experienced having to have an abortion, and because she had to make that personal choice. And as a policymaker, these are the stories I hear all the time. I hear stories about why people had to make a difficult decision, and that decision is theirs, okay? That decision isn't mine. That decision shouldn't be my colleagues here in the state capitol. That decision should not be the Supreme Court. And that decision should not be a religious institution's decision either. The important point is when someone contemplates an abortion, they've thought about that for a long time. And that choice should be their choice, and they should be able to go to a place where they're safe and that they will feel like they are comforted. We as policymakers, we as courts, we as and religious institutions, we have no place there. And so as an elected official, as someone here who serves in the state legislature, I will always have your back. I will always have the back of women to make that choice. And I feel like today I don't have the energy I usually have. And so I'm so glad that you all are here because you're giving me that energy back. Because I can tell you, it's hard sometimes up here. It's hard. This last session killed me. But I know there's a reason why I'm up here, and I know there's a reason why you're up here. And you need to show my colleagues, and you need to show our nation why it's important to support women. So what I'm asking all of you to do is vote, okay? My neighborhood, I live in Glendale, I'm very proud of that. But there are so many people that live in my neighborhood that can't vote because they don't have the status to vote. And so that vote is so precious and it's a privilege that we have. And a lot of people don't execute that vote. So I'm asking all of you, if you're here today and you have that privilege, go knock on doors for candidates that think like you. Afraid to be here standing next to me because they're afraid if they say this is what I support, they won't get reelected. We have to flip that script here in Utah. We have to show people that we care about women and we care about their choices. And the only way we're going to change that and change how policy happens up here is if we vote and we vote for people like me. And I tell people, if you don't like my staff, then don't vote for me, but go vote. And so I'm not going to take any more time. I'm going to turn the time over to my mayor, which I'm proud she's standing right here next to me with all the council members, and she's going to share a couple of words with you as well.
Hello, everybody. Let's just take a minute to resonate with the speakers who have already come before us, who expressed the realities that the decision of abortion is an individual decision, that is one of the most difficult decisions a woman may have to make or choose to make in her life, and it is hers and hers alone. I remember learning from Planned Parenthood when I was 18, 19 years old, volunteering in colposcopy clinics every week, just doing intake, taking questionnaires, meeting people of all walks of life, people with different incomes, backgrounds, ages, relationship status, political interests. Planned Parenthood is a backbone of healthcare, especially in a state like Utah, that we cannot afford to have their rights taken away. And I'm grateful for the vasectomies you perform also. Just in case you were wondering, you can go there for a vasectomy too. They're pretty affordable, people. It's pretty affordable. Donate to Planned Parenthood. Every single city council member for Salt Lake City is standing here with me. Can you put your hands together for unanimous support? We stand here as your local elected officials who shop at your grocery stores, who go to the preschool pickup line, who are at the parks, and we love hearing about what you need from your capital city to thrive and to have dignity. That is our day-to-day work at the city level. And we know that that dignity is shaken when we undermine people's access to health care, when we undermine access to the decisions that affect an entire lifespan and the life that could be born because of that. This is about mental health. This is about family health. This is about community health. And we will not stop. And I want to just, the wonderful speaker before, Representative Romero, who asked us to come to this with love. Now, I am an activist at heart. I came up with a hippie mom, so proud of that. Going to protests and taking my babies to protests right here. And I know that the piss and vinegar in my belly sometimes fuels me to do things like start a nonprofit on air quality or run for city council or run for mayor sometimes. But I'm asking you to channel that anger and the heartbreak and the frustration into a movement that actually moves us with love. Because our nation and even our democracy, I believe, is at stake with the hatred on all sides that we are flinging at each other. It is possible for us because I believe that love is stronger than hate and that we can move mountains loudly with our posters, with our voices, with our letters, with voting, with supporting candidates who believe in the access to healthcare and the well-being of women and all of our families. And even, I'm gonna go a step farther than our wonderful Representative Romero and say, you need to run for office, women. And in the state of Utah, there's only 25% of us who are elected. 25% of your elected officials are women in the state of Utah. We're not even half of the conversation. So please, if you don't feel the urge and the capability yet to run yourself, support a woman who does. Support a woman who is going to pick up the microphone. My rights are important. They're as important as every man standing behind me and every man who will follow. My rights are important. My health care is important. And I will fight for you. So as your capital city, we love you. We will stand with you. We will fight with you. I'm going to bring my heart to it every time, and I ask you to bring your heart as an American, as a nation in struggle right now. Help us come through this with some dignity, the dignity that we're asking for women. Thank you for being here tonight.
We have a child who is lost up here. If you look around and your child's not next to you, you know his name? We bring families together here. We bring families together. I'm really fortunate that I get to, ever since January, work with some of the most amazing people who are here to fight who every day I see it, every time I see them, they're ready to fight. They're ready to fight for you. I feel so fortunate. My boss, like our campaigns manager, Nikilia Venugopal, I had it in my head. Valentina Defects are going to introduce our executive director who is here to fight for you. You can bet that we have lots and lots of legal degrees fighting all across the country in every single state.
So I'm Nikila Venugopal, Director of Campaigns with the American Civil Liberties Union of Utah.
I'm Valentina Defects, attorney with the ACLU of Utah. And today we're here, sadly, again, standing here with all of you because
Abortion is healthcare! Abortion is our right! So, last night's leak confirmed our deepest fear that the Supreme Court is ready to take away our ability to control if and when to have a child. But, boo. But, here's the good part. Our teams of lawyers, organizers, activists have been preparing for any outcome, and we will never back down on this fundamental right.
And to be clear, as of today, abortion is legal in Utah. And we will continue fighting to keep it that way. Today, we're here with our Executive Director, Brittany Nystrom, to It is an honor to introduce her. To reaffirm our commitment to all Utahns to work as hard as it takes, as long as it takes, to guarantee abortion justice for all.
Thank you, and thank you to everyone who's here today. Since long before Roe v. Wade, generations of ACLU staff have defended abortion access and worked to redefine reproductive justice. Many of you know that Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg founded the Reproductive Rights Project at the ACLU. And no matter what this Supreme Court decides, this fight is not over. These last 24 hours have not been easy. It's been nearly 5 decades since Roe v. Wade was decided. And here we are, yet again, fighting for your right to decide if and when to have a child. We've already seen the devastating impact that attacks on abortion access have had in states like Texas, where these attacks fall hardest on communities that are already experiencing systemic racism, discrimination. These are communities of color. These are communities working to make ends meet, rural communities. And I cannot promise you that Utah will be immune from these attacks. In fact, I think it's probable that it will happen here. I think we can agree that no one should be forced to carry a pregnancy against their will. Can we agree? And it is no surprise that the majority of Americans support your right to control your own body and your future. Am I right? And so I promise you this, the ACLU of Utah and the ACLU across the country will not stop fighting for your decision to choose. From joining Utahns in our streets from St. George to Bluff to Salt Lake City to Logan to advocating in these marbled halls behind us today to fighting in the courtroom, we will defend your rights. Today, the staff of the ACLU of Utah commit the full force of our resources to this work. We know our communities still have the power to fight. This is not over us. Join us today.
Folks, we are on a backup audio system because we had a technical difficulty. If you're having a hard time hearing, if you know somebody that's having a hard time hearing, go ahead and let them come up and try to make way for them if they're having a hard time hearing. Like I say, we're just here. We're doing our best, aren't we? Before we hear from Carrie, our lovely, lovely, lovely Carrie from Planned Parenthood, we have one more speaker. Go ahead, just let's all give. And if City Council, since it's a Tuesday, has to get to their jobs, we know that you're here. We know that you support. That means a lot, doesn't it? It means a lot. So here's Ermia, it's Ermia, right? Ermia from PSL Salt Lake.
Thank you. Today, we stand here because the agency of women and all oppressed genders is yet again under attack. The women's struggle is a force in this world and a direct threat to the misogynists in elected office that cannot be stopped by a few court rulings or a few incompetent dinosaurs in office. To a right-wing agenda that has now been amped up. You can create as many barriers as you please, and there will always be a million women to tear them down. We will stop the Supreme Court's war on women. When I say women, you say power. Women.
Power!
Women.
Power!
Women.
Power!
If you threaten reproductive agency in this country, a country that claims to prioritize freedom, then don't be shocked when we take this fight to the streets. The ones who came before us, many of whom are yet again having to stand here today, fought for Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade was not handed to us on a silver platter. It was won by the people's struggle. The lack of action coming from the White House and Congress is a disservice to the fight those women endured to get us here. How many of us had to take the streets? How many of us had to die? How many of us have to be unjustly criminalized for the United States to recognize the urgent necessity of reproductive justice? The only thing that can truly get us to tomorrow is the power of our collective. When the mass feminist struggle makes noise, it does so in order to move us to a place where gender-based violence and a lack of basic necessities are a concern of the past. This means that we are in favor of life in all of the ways that actually matter. How can you claim you are pro-life when you are quick to remove all of our most basic necessities to live? The reality, one that right-wingers cannot grasp and come to terms with, is that we need housing. We need healthcare. We need to be affordable, accessible, and free. You are not pro-life if you have put a price tag on our lives. Poor and working class women everywhere make society run. It is time for us to run society. Make no mistake, the two parties in office simply do not care about our betterment either. The elected officials that we have been left with are deeply driven by corporations and capitalist greed and have failed the fight for reproductive justice all over this country. President Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Mitch McConnell, you have every ability to get the Women's Health Protection Act passed and introduce executive orders that would secure abortion as a fundamental right. And you have completely and utterly failed to do so. Instead, you are in office twiddling your thumbs as women and trans people are under threat. Sisters, brothers, and non-binary siblings, it is important to always remember where the power lies, and it doesn't lie with the courts. The power is with the people. It is clear that there is popular support for women's right to choose, and it is even more clear that we will never be able to secure this right unless we take the streets. The elitist Supreme Court is threatening a war on women and trans people's rights, and the only force capable of putting a stop to them is the people of the United States mobilizing and organizing to defend our rights. So it's clear that the only way we will win is through a militant mass movement for the women's struggle. All power to the people, and thank you. Please make sure to stop by our Party for Socialism and Liberation's table and sign our petition. Thank you.
Standing right next to me, I didn't even recognize her. I haven't seen you since you were a teenager. For Mia Fernion, one more time. Next up is our last speaker, and definitely not our least, right? Just remember to stop by any of these tables. You've got PSL over here, you've got Planned Parenthood over here, you've got the ACLU over here. And you got a Democrat right here. Some of us didn't realize we would be here. I'm sorry, say it again.
I said pressure for an executive order.
Do it!
Yeah! Serious. Like our mayor. That's why I'm here.
That's why she's here. We've got tables. We've got tables. If you want to get involved, get more involved, sign up for these. We'll let you, we've got plenty for us all to do. Are we all here to fight?
Whoa! Yeah!
Then we're here to fight together now, aren't we?
Yes!
So without further ado, Carrie Galloway from Planned Parenthood of Utah.
Wow. This makes me feel better than I have in 24 hours. And haven't you shown that we know what's right and we know what we have to fight for? I really didn't expect to be here today. I thought we had a few more weeks, but I guess they wanted to check whether we were ready. We're ready. When I woke up this morning, my national office had a list, a top 5 list of what we have to remember today as we reach out to the people who support us, who keep us going, as well as the people who come to our doors every day needing help. The first thing they said is make sure your doors are open. And doors of Planned Parenthood of Utah are open every day. We're open through pandemics. We're open through hurricanes. We're open every day to meet the needs of the people so they can have safe sex. Responsible sex. Build strong families if they want and contribute to a strong Utah. So the first thing on my list was a check. We're here for the people. We'll be here today, tomorrow, no matter what happens. You can count on us. The next thing they suggested is we need to direct our rage. We've all got a little rage. And it's really fair to have a little rage. And you get to decide what to do with that rage. We've had a lot of good speakers tonight, and they've all given you opportunity to think about your rage and where you want to put it. And, you know, I'm lucky. I got a lot of rage, and I can divide it up and send it many places. I can divide it up and give, I got a little money left over, I can give some to the ACLU because they're going to defend my rights. I can give a little bit to Planned Parenthood because I know they're going to defend other people's rights. I can give a little bit to these legislators and the city council who I know are going to watch out. They may not win all the time, unfortunately, but they're going to be there and they're going to stand up for them. And I got a little bit of rage I can give to them. And then I want to talk about the people who want to think about compassion. We had a wonderful speaker who was brave enough to talk about what life experiences she went through. We had a couple of those. And they talked about getting care. They talked about getting that care with love and compassion and someone who really made them feel good about their decision. As Planned Parenthood, ACLU, the Women's Democratic Club, the Utah, the League of Women Voters, we all have plans to help people who need care. So no matter what group you want to work with, they've got jobs that they don't have to have money, you don't have to work in car, you gotta have some love for fellow people who need some help in figuring out how to get care when they've got schoolwork, how to get care when they got a job that they got to show up for, when they got kids who they've got to care for. We're going to need a lot of help, and you can all do it, by talking to people. Let them know abortion is still legal. Let them know who to call. Let them know that someone will help them. They don't have to do it alone. Rage can go a long way. and we need that rage. The next thing on my list was bring the fight to the state. Now, you've heard a couple of things about our state today. I want to suggest one more. When this, if this trigger bill comes to pass, this legislature needs to be not so capricious with setting their rules. They need to pay attention to real life Utahns who have real life struggles to make their decisions. They have to listen to the doctors. They have to listen to the people who provide the services. And they have to listen to you. You gotta get off the couch and you gotta talk to them. So save a little rage for the legislature when they get back together to decide what happens. And then a couple of these speakers have alluded to something you could do if you're feeling really brave with your rage. You could run for office. I would guess that everyone standing on the Capitol steps could do just a good job, if not better job, than a lot of people who are running through my mind right now. Or help someone else run for office. And then the last thing I've got to say to wrap us up is we've been talking about Roe. Let's face it, the laws of Roe versus Wade are just the floor of this movement. We've got to be working for real change. Working for real respect for people who can get pregnant, to not care for them just when they get pregnant, but how about when they have the baby? We've got to make sure that our government really cares about our families, how we choose them, how we support them, how we care for them. So let's not think about just what the Supreme Court holds in its hands right now, but think about what we really want. And I think we got enough rage to go around and spread it around and get other people a little ragey and do a lot of good for this world. I have to thank everyone who made the effort to come out today. We didn't put this together alone. The socialists, they nudged us. They nudged really well. And then we have all our good friends who stand behind us, inside of us, who help us in even getting this sound system to work. That's the hardest part of throwing a rally. But you all made it here and made us all look good, and because we know what this cause means. So it may be a dress rehearsal. We may be back here again soon. I like hanging out with you people, so it's okay. And take this energy, take the list, help someone expand the list, and stand up for women, people who have to get pregnant, for families, and we'll have a better Utah. Thank you so much.
These are your comrades. These are the people you're fighting with and fighting for. If your rage has money, the Utah Abortion Fund. One more time, hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Hands off! Let's go out there and fight.
Sorry.
She killed the art on that. Now you're doing one not for that. We do one.
That's what I would do. Let's go see.
Oh, sorry. Do you want a picture?
I'm recording.
Oh, good. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, flip around to the back again.
Let's get a selfie.
Thank you.
Lady of the hour. Tag my Instagram. Yes, I love your headline. Yes. No, flip it around too. I wrote a paper on this. Oh, sorry. Beautiful. Thank you.
Come on, girl, get it together. You got it, girl. You got it.
Ex-Republican asked me why.
30 years a Republican,
Yeah.
and then I got educated.
Ah, that tends to do it.
And I started seeing, in 2015, more or less, I started seeing rhetoric that, I grew up in Europe, I grew up in Italy,
Uh-huh.
and I started seeing rhetoric that reminded me a lot of Mussolini's rhetoric.
Uh-huh.
The bigotry and the hate,
Uh-huh.
the xenophobia, racism, sexism, all that. I was like, wait a second. I used to say, oh, I'm fiscally conservative and I'm socially liberal. I was like, this isn't working for me. And so, yeah, educated, get the facts,
Mm-hmm.
learn, meet the communities that you think you disagree with, talk to people
Mm-hmm.
instead of like generalizing. That's what I started doing, and humanize people
Mm-hmm.
instead of demonizing. And the more I learned, the more I could not unlearn and
Mm-hmm.
unsee what I had learned. And I'm here today as a progressive,
Cool.
from far right to left.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not far right.
Well, I was pretty far right, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty extreme. I was pretty extreme, and I'm so happy to be out of it.
Uh-huh.
My life has only improved. So,
All right. All right, well, welcome to the party.
thank you. Thank you for being here.
You too.
Lock the church and lock the state! Women must decide their fate! Lock the church and lock the state! Women must decide their fate!
And you just had to have been in Utah all of last year.
Hey, show me your signs.
That's a great program. Oh, it is a great program, but I'll send you.
Yeah, don't have them in front of each other. There we go.
I'll send it to Davina. Okay. You know, the other demo.
Yeah, I'm in touch with
thank
her,
you. So I just have a class on it.
I probably can't.
I think this is my actual.
This is if you want to sign up for email or text from ACLU and podcast. This will take you to the same spot. It's the same form if you sign up for that. For sharing this with
Apparently, you got to. Okay, I just don't want you to be like, you're good.
Thank you.
Oh, maybe they took the last ones.
We're out of signs. You can grab. We're out of stickers. We have pens. If you would like a pen, it's down there. Or down here, up here. How about you?
Equal rights! Equal rights! Equal rights!
really to blame for the women's accrual of the not being passed. I should have gotten the posters if I'd done it twice.
Is that the same as signing?
Yes, same as signing. And you can follow us on PSL Salt Lake.
So we're gonna do a couple more chants, and
PSLweb.org.
then I got some more info for you.
Do we have a virtual version of this?
A what?
A virtual version?
No idea.
Okay.
My body, my right. We won't give up without a fight. We won't give up without a fight. My body, my right. My body, my right. We won't give up without a fight. We won't give up without a fight. So we all know that it's not enough for us to just come out one time. Get the hammer. Bring the hammer down.
Hammer time!
Hammer time.
Oh, you literally have it on a hammer.
And the Supreme Court and the Democrats do their job and protect women's rights.
Where'd you get that newspaper?
Someone was handing them out. So it's basically an online form that you can sign.
To the streets! 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 To the streets!
Sorry.
We'll take it.
Sorry, my bad.
I appreciate it.
Are we doing it?
Now we go. Take the banner. All right.
We're taking it to the streets! My body, my right! My body, my right! We won't give up without a fight! We won't give up without a fight! My body, my right! My body, my right! We won't give up without a fight! We won't give up without a fight!
Someone to help you hold this. I need you to line.
Everyone behind the banner!
Yes! Follow me, guys! We're gonna line up Like, you should be able to get a vasectomy if you want it.
It's gonna get a lot better.
I need you all to stay behind this banner, and I need you to get real tight. We're gonna take it to the street. We're gonna do one more chant, then we're gonna start marching. What do we do? Stand up, fight back! When women try to run attack, what do we do? Stand up! When women try to under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Hey, remember guys, I need you to stay behind the banner and keep it tight. We're gonna keep you safe out there. Bye, bye. We won't give up without a fight. We won't give up without a fight. Won't give up without a fight. Won't give up without a fight. Won't give up without a race. Won't give up without a fight.
There are stairs there.
Problem. Too many things at once.
My body, my choice. We won't give up without a fight. My body, my right. We won't give up without a fight. My body, my right. We won't give up without a fight. My body, my right. We won't give up without a fight. abortion.
We're not gonna take it anymore.
You need a little horn.
At work trying to hang out my
Wait, I think it's beefy or something? Say that again.
Abortion is health care.
Cool. See ya. Where are we even marching to?
I don't know. I'm hoping something more. Separate the church and state. 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 down, down with the system. Up, up, up with the people. Down, down, down with the system. Up, up, up with the people.
So what I would do, all the way down there.
It's right up here. We could just like, you know, go stand and just like I'm sure they have been obviously right, because they're guns are toys. Yeah, obviously.
saw it go up, and I was like, "Good, we're gonna do this project over the weekend."
And then it didn't. It just kept going.
What I heard was that they're having trouble installing fuel lines to the rocket boosters. I swear to God, that thing's just going.
Separate the church and state!
You sound happy, but we're really upset right now. We're really
Women's rights are here to stay! Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Women's rights are here to stay! Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Women's rights are here to stay! Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Women's rights are here to stay! Hey, hey!
What's the other side of your sign say? Nice. Yours? Nice.
Yeah.
Any idea where we're marching to?
No, I just
Following the crowd?
Capitol and then I was doing that.
Yeah, same here. I'm just wondering if anybody knows where we're going.
I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Oh, good for you. My car's back up at the Capitol.
Yeah, sure.
Stand up, fight back!
we marching to? Why is
Say
that?
we're waiting here for people, one chant, and taking in the second.
We're gonna wait here for people. We're gonna slow down. Not the church, not the state. Women must decide our fate.
Not the church and not the state. Women must decide their fate. Fuck the church and fuck the state. Women must decide their fate. Fuck the church and fuck the state. Women must decide their fate. Fuck the church and fuck the state. Women must decide their fate. Fuck the church and fuck the state. Women must decide their fate. Fuck the church and fuck the state.
Two, four, six, 8. Fuck the church and state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Fuck the church and state.
2, 4, 6, 8. Fuck the church and fuck the state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Fuck the church and fuck the state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Fuck the church and fuck the state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Fuck the church and fuck the state. 2, 4, 6, 8. Fuck
We're
the church
taking
and
their
fuck the
protection,
state.
everyone. We're taking their protection. Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets? Stay on this side of the road. Hey, please stay on this side of the road. Please stay on the right side of the road. We do not want folks to get over. Please stay on the right side of the road. Whose streets?
Our streets.
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 Whose streets?
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body,
My choice.
my body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice. My body, my choice.
Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The church and state have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The church and state have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The church and state have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The church and state have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The church and state have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The church and state have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The patriarchy has got to go.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to move! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The patriarchy has got to go! Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight.
And we are here to fight.
Abortion is a right, and we are here to fight. And we are here to fight.
Abortion is a right.
And we are here to fight.
Abortion is a right.
And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. Abortion is a right. And we are here to fight. What is abortion? A right.
Don't chode.
And bans elective abortions immediately if Roe v. Wade is overturned. We know that making abortions illegal will do nothing to stop abortions. It will only increase unsafe and potentially life-threatening abortions for poor and working class people who can't afford safe access.
Fuck that! Fuck that!
That loophole that the Supreme Court let stand in Texas will undoubtedly be used across the country to empower private vigilantes to target abortion providers and those who are seeking abortions and those who support them.
Fuck that shit! Fuck that shit! Fuck that shit! Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit! Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
Fuck that shit!
These attacks on abortion providers are also an attack on other healthcare services for poor and working class people whose only access to sexual and reproductive care is through providers like Planned Parenthood.
Fuck yeah, Planned Parenthood!
And all of the other patriarchal bills out there will severely limit, if not eliminate, basic and necessary services such as checkups, contraceptives, and routine cancer screening. This isn't just about abortion. This is about healthcare. And this is an attack not on us women, and not just on us cis women, but this. Don't get too excited. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Use the mic into the megaphone.
We were trying. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back with you. Wait, we got it! Okay. Whew. Gotta find my place again. Sorry. So this is not just an attack on women or on cis women, but this is an attack on transgender men and all transgender people. Many of these clinics that provide gender-confirming healthcare are under attack with this war. This blatant attack is rooted in patriarchy and capitalist bigotry. And it is without a doubt an attack on the entire working class. Not only do we demand, but we will be in these streets. Accessible and affordable reproductive health care, and all health care is made available to everyone. All right, now we're going to have Dodge speak as well.
All right, I'm gonna chant. Come on, and join the fight. Abortion is a basic right.
Come on, join the fight! Abortion is a basic right!
All right, like Denise said, this SBA bill directly attacks the most vulnerable sectors of our society, the poor working class and historically oppressed, meaning it is racist, sexist, and anti-gay.
Fuck that!
Democratic Party controls the House, the Senate, and the White House.
It's a fucking nuke.
Where are the fucking changes?
You have the houses. Why you have Congress? Why haven't we done shit? Fuck that shit. You hold Congress and the fucking executive branch. You don't do shit.
September 24th, the U.S. House approved the Women's Health Protection Act, and that would protect a person's ability to decide to continue or end a pregnancy. This bill would enshrine into the law healthcare providers' ability to offer abortion services without restrictions. This bill would protect abortion services and preempt many restrictions Republicans have passed at the state level. This would challenge heartbeat bills and it would keep these restrictions at bay. With all that being said, the Democratic Party has the power to pass this, and they haven't. Why haven't they done this?
Cowards! Cowards!
We need to put an end to extremely right-wing conservatives. We need to demand that what the Democrats can do, and that is to end the abortion debate and legalize abortion in all 50 states.
Fuck yeah!
Roe v. Wade. Our rights as human beings are not up for debate by Republicans, by the ruling class. We will not take it. We are not bargaining chips for re-elections for the Democrats. We are people and we have needs. Uphill battle ahead of us. The defense of reproductive rights must build from the ground up. We need a militant feminist movement here. We need to rebuild.